guys, it's Lil. Welcome back to my channel. So today is the second installment in my monochromatic makeup series, which means we are on to the color orange. I'm super excited about this one because I love wearing orange eyeshadow, and just orange makeup in general looks really nice. So let's get right into it. If you have seen me do things before, welcome back. If you'd like to see me do things on a regular basis, please go ahead and subscribe, and also ring that bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Let's get started. So we are super zoomed in on my face today. I'm also struggling with a little bit of whatever all this is. So anyway, we're going to reverse the steps today. Typically I'll start out with foundation, but today I am starting out with eyeshadow since I'm planning on doing a little bit more of an intense look. So I'm gonna go in first with my Milani eyeshadow primer in the shade Nude, and I'm going to pat that on to my lids. Y'all, it is already disgusting in here. I feel like I am trapped in a giant armpit and there is no escape. How could this happen to me? So since we are putting our thing down, flipping it and reversing it today in terms of the order I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow now. I'm going to start off with this Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette. Ooh, because it has a great orange range. So I'm gonna go in, oh, I hate doing this. I'm gonna go into the shade Story, which is that beautiful orange. I am going to pick that up with my brush off the excess, and we're going to town. So I'm just gonna start packing that on, and I'm gonna blend it out with a blending brush after I have done that. So I love orange eye looks because as someone with eyes that tend to look pretty gray, these really give my eyes a cool, like, smoky effect. And I like it. And the reason I'm doing eyeshadow first today is this is going to be kind of messy. So I just wanted to make my life a little bit easier. I don't really have any good like dark oranges, so I am going to use the dark brown shade Ritual just to create a little bit of smokiness on the edge. Now that I've got a good base down, what I'm going to do is go over that with the sequin version of Story, which has this beautiful little sprinkle of glitter in it. It's very delicate and cool, and it's one of my favorite parts of this palette. So I'm going to pop that on just to get a little all over sparkle. Ooh. Now, to add a little bit of lightness to the middle of my eyes, I am going to go in with the metallic shade, which is much lighter, and I'm just going to press that on top. And since that's not the lightest thing in the world to pick up, I'm going to go into the shade Soothe, which is a lot lighter, and it's got more of a light gold tinge to it, just to add a little bit more light to this look. I'm going to be very glittery though. So pretty. we're gonna be moving on to the face. I'm gonna go in with the typical e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I'm gonna smooth that in. So my primer is done drying. I'm gonna go in with the Lancome Teint Idole in the shade 130 Ivory. And I'm gonna slather it onto my face and hope it can cover up the pain. Ooh. It is so hard to do foundation when it is this hot, like, really. I had to go finish my foundation off camera because it is so hot and disgusting right now that it was just sliding off my face. So now that the foundation is done, we're gonna go in with Gimme Brow, and again, the only shade I have. I promise eventually I am going to get a new eyebrow gel that looks more natural on me, but for now, I'm just living my boldest brow life. Now it is time to contour. So we're going in with the LA Colors Cover Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut. I am so shiny right now. I'm going to be using way more mattifying powder than I should today. I can already tell. And I'm gonna go blend this off camera because it's too hot. Now for concealer, we're gonna use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fairest. Ooh. I had to run away to a different room for a while because it's so hot, but now it's time for powder. Hopefully I don't sweat all this off. I'm going to try just to put this in the places that I need it, which is usually just my T-zone. And the places I'm putting blush. Blush time. Alright, I'm a little excited about this one because it's a color I don't really use a lot. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in the shade Miami, which is a very corally orange shade with some glitter in it. So it's this one. So we're gonna see how that looks. And I'm probably gonna need to blend this out quite a bit. Oh yeah, that's a little too much blush. So I will definitely blend that out. So this ended up looking a little more e-girl than I originally intended it to, but we're gonna go with it, why not? In case you guys didn't know, this video is brought to you by my chin sweat. You're welcome. You saw me do my eyeshadow a little bit earlier. Now I'm gonna go in and do the bottom of my eyes. So I'm just gonna pick up a tiny bit of the Story Matte and just go in under my eyes. Already looking a little less insane, but not by much. I'm gonna go in with the metallic version of this and add it underneath center. Go with the fingers. There we go. And to brighten up the inner corners, I'm going to use the metallic version of Soothe, which is a more light gold color. And now for eyeliner, I'm just going to do a very simple, hopefully very small wing using my e.l.f. liquid liner. And I have absolutely no hope if I do this on camera, so I'm going to do it off camera. So my eyeliner went so much better than I expected it to, and I am very pleasantly surprised. So now it is time for my two-step mascara, which as always is the Maybelline Total Temptation followed by Essence Lash Princess. So I'm going to do that off camera. My mascara is done. This look is growing on me the more I'm staring at it, and that's cool. That's great. It's time for highlight now. So I'm going to use my Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero highlight kit because there's a really cool orangey shade in here. So I'm going to go in with the shade Daydream. Ooh. Very shiny. And not just from the sweat. Wow. So adding the highlighter really pulled this look together. I'm kind of surprised by how much better it looks already. All right. Now the final step is lips. So I have two lip products that I'm going to be using. The first is, I'm going to go in with Matte Innocence by Milani, just to get a nice nude base. And I am going to add to the top of that the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in the shade Peach Me, which is very peachy apricot with a little bit of a pearl sheen to it. Alright, and now all there's left to do is setting spray. So I'm going to use my Physicians Formula. And this is the finished look. I really like it. I'm really into the blush all over the face and on the nose look at the moment, so this is really vibing with me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's monochromatic makeup tutorial. If you have not done so yet, please go ahead and subscribe, and also leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out more than you know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that I see you in the next video. Bye!